And we might be seeing some of that smoke from that wildfire in our skies here. Storm Team 44 meteorologist Gunnar Consol has more on that air quality alert. Gunnar?
Yeah, so right now we have moderate air quality across the tri-state, and it's mostly due to wildfire smoke, but also hot, stagnant air. Hot day like today with winds doesn't spell too much damage, but a hot day like today without wind, we get ozone creation at the ground, which mixes with pollution from car exhaust and creates more ozone, which is dangerous at the ground level, but very beneficial up in the atmosphere if you've heard of the ozone layer. Getting to those temperatures, though, without much wind, it is a stifling 94, especially with that humidity where it feels even hotter. So the hottest location is Evansville, but there are some locations a little bit more comfortable at 89 in Washington, 88 in Fairfield. But we're all pretty much in those low 90s, and we'll be there for another hour or two. It won't be until around 7 o'clock that we reach those upper 80s. And then it won't be until around 10 o'clock that we drop out of the 80s. So it's going to be a very warm overnight tonight. But what does this mean for your evening ahead if you have any plans to maybe take the kids out on a walk after their first day of school? Well, let's look at those feels like temperatures because that'll give you a better grasp on how uncomfortable it's going to feel. It'll feel above 95 until 7 o'clock. And then once the sun goes down, the heat index is still in the 90s, so even if you wait till after sundown to go on a run, it's still going to be muggy out there. You're still going to sweat a lot, so it's definitely going to be a day you want to be hydrated, even if you're going for a stroll. Now, tonight, temperatures dropping only to around 71 degrees, maybe a location or two dropping into the upper 60s, but we are expecting another day of patchy possible fog through the morning because it's so warm and so humid. So with that being said, as we head to the bus stop tomorrow morning for maybe either the second day of school, we're looking at patchy fog possible, and it's going to be on the warmer side. But then by the end of the day, that fog is obviously going to be burned off as temperatures roar into the upper 90s, well, those upper 80s, low 90s, with those heat index values in the upper 90s, even borderline 100 degrees as well. So the next couple of days, it's going to be a tale of heat ending tomorrow, but then we are rewarded with very comfortable conditions Wednesday and Thursday. So the impact day for tomorrow isn't for storms, it is for that heat index above 100. And then a westerly wind develops and brings us some very spectacular air Wednesday and Thursday. Now, Tropical Storm Debbie is churning off the coast, and as it heads into the Carolinas, well, we may actually see some relief from the heat because of Debbie. So right now we are looking at temperatures reaching those mid 80s, even lows in the upper 50s possible because of Debbie. And I'll be explaining that in my next check of the weather coming up.